Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel that is AirTech. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Let us begin with our today's video. So today's video is going to be very important because we are going to discuss about the right to disconnect bill that is introduced in the parliament. We will also discuss what does this bill means and how you will be not getting any calls or messages beyond the working hours if this bill is passed successfully. Then we will also discuss what is the layoff scenario in the IT industry. Along with that, we will also discuss about Russia. Now, as you all know, that recently Vladimir Putin, who is the president of Russian Federation, he visited India, okay, and there were a lot of deals that were signed on that particular visit. And we are going to discuss whether Indian IT companies or Indian IT giants like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, they will be getting Russian clients or not for different banks, for different companies, for technology, for a lot of things, right? So, without wasting any more time, let us move forward. The number one thing is going to be that now, if you have observed that there are a lot of people who are facing issues and difficulties because of their managers, and what exactly is happening? Their managers want their employees to be active 24/7. The manager wants the employee to respond within 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or even 5 minutes of time after they have sent them a message. They want the employees to join the meeting ad hoc at any particular time. I remember one incident wherein I was traveling with a friend of mine who is working in a top bank, okay, in the IT company, right? In the IT domain, basically, right? So that person was a developer and he received a call from the manager around 10 in PM in the evening saying that please come online, we want to discuss something. And that manager was simply asking updates about the work that he is doing, and he wanted him to trigger some pipelines and make the code deployment and other things, right? But the actual official timing of their company is somewhere between 10:30 to 7:30, maximum 8:30 p.m., right? But the manager was asking 4 hours after that at 10 p.m. that please join a call and I want you to give me all the updates and trigger some work for me, right? So now the person asked that I'm traveling, I cannot join the call, my laptop is discharged. But the manager said that it is 10 p.m. I'm a manager and I'm still working. So why can't you work at 10 p.m.? If I'm working, if that is fine for me, then why are you not working? So these are the things that are happening in the IT industry, right? And I know a lot of people might be agreeing with me on this, right? But now there is a bill that is introduced, okay? Let me just turn on the pointer real quick. Here you can see that the second bill that was introduced by the MP Supriya Sule, okay, from Maharashtra. So the second bill, that is the right to disconnect bill. And let me tell you guys that this right to disconnect bill is actually applied in a lot of companies in USA and in Europe. If you go to France, you will see that this bill is already introduced. Even if the company is going down into ashes by burning down, right? Even then, the company's manager or the management cannot call the employee beyond the working hours. They simply start their work early in the morning around 7:30 or 8, and they finish it off by 4 p.m. And then they go and proceed to their family, to their homes, and they do all their activities or the hobbies that they have, right? So now this provides every employee the right to disconnect from work-related electronic communications like Microsoft Teams, Teams messages, or even your Teams calls, your scheduled meetings. On top of that, or your Slack messages, or if you're using something else like Google Chat, Google Meet, right? All these things also. It fosters a better quality of life and healthier work-life balance by reducing the burnout caused by today's digital culture. As you already know that we are having a screen time of minimum 12 hours. Every person who is working in the IT industry, it is so-called 8 hours, but actually it is more than that only. And a lot of people are facing issues because of this digital culture. A lot of people are facing health issues, mental issues, and a lot of the things. And I think you should watch this particular video. So let us see what exactly she meant in that particular video.
Sir, I beg to move to leave to introduce a bill to establish Employees Welfare Authority to confer the right on every employee to disconnect from work-related telephone calls and emails beyond working hours and on holidays, and right to refuse to answer calls and emails outside of work hours for all matters connected thereafter incidental. Therefore, it's a right to disconnect. Thank you.
Now, before moving forward, I have a small request. Guys, please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have already not done that. And don't forget to share this video with all of your friends who are working in the IT industry. That is going to be of utmost importance. Now, as I have already mentioned about Russia and India, they are having a good bond. They are sharing a good bond with trade and travel, right? A lot of things are happening. Now, I want to tell you guys that you might have seen that TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Capgemini, Cognizant, all these companies are having their major percentage of the revenue coming from Europe and US. that is North America, South America, and even Europe. So why is there is a big market in Russia as well, right? But Indian companies are yet to cater that, right? Now, earlier, before the UK, like Russia and Ukraine war, there were some projects that were taken by Cognizant and TCS in Russia, right? From Russian companies, small projects, but they were like transformation projects. But now, after that, what happened? After that war, there were a lot of multinational companies that were leaving Russia because of the socio-economic or global pressures. Okay, and on top of that, a lot of companies like Accenture had their offices. Now they were also reducing the office strength, and different companies, right? They multinational, they were leaving Russia after that particular war because of the pressure, as I've already discussed, right? And second important thing is that there is something which is very more critical, that is the language barrier. If you look at US, if you look at Europe, if you look at Middle East, right? One thing is common, that at least their programming and all those things and a lot of things, right? They are using English language, okay, as a primary for communication and other means. But in Russia, it is a little bit different, right? So they have their own Russian language, and that is what is causing a lot of issues right now, because a lot of Indians do not know Russian language. They have a very good command on English, but Russian language they lack, and that is where the communication gap arises. But there is one more important thing that was put forward by Ashwini Vaishnav, okay, who's the minister. So what he mentioned is he is the electronics and IT technology minister. Okay, so he told TASS, which is a Russian news agency, that Russian companies see India as a base for setting up IT teams. Right. So he mentioned that a lot of Russian companies are looking at India as a base for setting up IT teams. Example, Sberbank, right? So this particular bank, they are setting up a base in Bengaluru. So a lot of opportunities are there for collaboration. And once one company comes and they're successfully building up operations in India, like IT team setting up in India, then there will be other banks, other companies that will be following along, right? And this is going to be a changing point as per me. So if the Russian companies have set up their bases in India and they're able to perform and deliver what exactly they are expecting, considering software and support requirements, then India will also grow and Russia will also grow together. Okay. Now, let's next important thing is regarding layoffs. As you all know, that layoffs is right now going on as well, and there is a company called as Verizon, wherein tentatively they have laid off around 2,000 employees in IT and software domain. So this is a big reason to worry, because they are from Hyderabad location, and a lot of our viewers are from Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, and Chennai as well, and some of them are from Kolkata also. We have a lot of viewers who are international viewers who are watching videos from the US, from the UK. So I just want to tell you all guys that if you are facing something like this, if you feel that there are some layoffs that are going in your organization, do let us know in the comment section. We will like make a video on particular topic, and we will tell all the people to be aware of these things, right? Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel if you have already not done that, because that motivates us a lot to make more such informative videos for all of you guys. I will end this video by this statement that if you need any help, if you have any questions, if you want to ask any doubts, please ask in the comment section. We will happily answer all your questions. Thank you and have a great day.